press a button I don't have on this. Hello and good evening, everyone. Let's do this. We get to test and see if you do get experienced by a ton of people trying to kill your face. Yay. I don't have a controller plugged in. The computer died. That's why I had a controller plugged in. Shirt. Well, I'm gonna go find your friend and eventually... I don't know, we'll find out. Ladder.
There's gotta be something can be done.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Still fun. I don't think you really need to expect the place besides the one that's got the blood all over everything.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
That's what I get for waiting a day because I fell asleep to go level up. Shit.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note.
Don't need the crime scene. What was death in the toxic regions to leave a nasty legions on board? What do they call the vampires legions? Get these purged quickly. Going to do some reports the vampires are very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we like men. Let's see first.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
What again? Yes! Back. Yes! Like I said, let's just... Oh. Hello? Oh, we're gonna have to go stab the jet out. Got it.
It's locked, all right.
Crouch. Sneak by. Oh, I fucked yeah, I'm up to this. Neat.
It's locked.
You don't have to specifically just cook all the blood from every civilian you find.
Cold. There's nothing here.
So he's got medium resistance to physical, high resistance to ranged weapons. No.
Get back to a warm fire.
Shut that fool's mouth of yours. You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
Look at it!
Shit.
Vicious bugger!
Hey, let's do this. Ow.
It's on him! It's on him!
What's wrong? Oh, now I can use standard and stun damage with bullets. guys are supposed to get this? These, sneak attacks. So we can approach system. Hello.
Over there!
So much easier to just set the shit up and try to. Push it. Money.
It's locked, all right.
Every door's locked in this game. Oh. Blue phone cord. My handle part back controls. Part of the place thinking that. Hi, man.
Stupid beast! Bloody leech! Fuck! It's my... Christ!
That's not wrong, but just stab. Jeez, a bunch here. Neat. Corpse in our house. Our house is just now our house. Make it as our own. I've been actually looking into the nice human life free, but.
This is despicable.
Who was I asking you, Jonathan? Eating that, eating the blood rat, which I'm sure isn't tasty at all. Would you prefer doing that, or having another incident like your sister? That's my case. Just... Nope. Shotgun. Yes. What the fuck is it using the... Right. Just using holding the Well then.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
You guys can do something with your eyes.
I need a drink. I'm so thirsty, William. I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. Must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. My dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend. William.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Will, please, let go of
This
me.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Hey William, I'm sorry. Get on the floor of that fire. Oh, okay, he just hit him. You know, it says, hey, use right mouse button to do that, shit.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Hey, Doc.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
No, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes.
Thank God.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Skal said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Nice, Jack. I like it.
I cannot enter.
You can do better than that. It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Bastard, give me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
I don't want to eat him. No. No. I want to. No. Game, come on. I don't want to do this. I want to eat this person. He's not even a hobo, Tom. He's not even a hobo. He's just a man in need of medical assistance, and we're gonna go eat, drink his blood instead. I don't want to do this. The game's making me do it. It's pissing me off.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No, I'm gonna leave him to the hospital. Fuck that shit. Come on, go up the stairs, man. I'm not listening to the game. Fuck you, game. I'm gonna do this. You cannot stop me. I don't want to eat this man for 500 experience. I'm now behind Crane and Edgar, and they don't give a fuck. Guys, I need to get the stairs, please. Fine, no problem. We're gonna go drain this man, this already bleeding man, dry. I wanted to heal, but I didn't want to do this. God damn it, game. I wanted to go through this game without eating a single innocent person. Well, I guess I'm gonna eat the only innocent person the game forces me to, then. It's fucking stupid. I want to be a good vampire. Oh, so now you give me the option of embracing or releasing. Embracing him, i.e. eating him, or a massive XP. Because 500 XP is not massive. There will be consequences. Neglecting their increasing XP.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy. What?
What happened?
I guess I can't do that to get her up there.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide-and-seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Good people, got it.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Everybody must be friendly, right?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Well then.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
If only I could actually use my gun the way they want me to.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Oh, him. Or his dicks.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my
Time has lost
research.
its effect on me.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
And it was immediately a scowl. There we go. That's it. Oh, I fucked up. Not gonna drink the blood of citizens. So I just took away most of my blood. That was just because I died. Because I healed him.
You disgust on every street corner.
Let's try that again. Without fucking up my turns this time. Come on, please see if I can... Change this one then. I can do that actually. Okay, so that's how I do that. I can do that. That. Awesome. Change. That's... Oh. That's 3 of these fuckers. Shit. That worked surprisingly well. The noises they make are just the best. Hey, I'm dead. Somehow. Fucked up against 1, but managed to do just fine against 3. Taking shit out of the guard. Sounds about right. That's a lot of loot. Wow, that's... What else? Hit that. That was a waste. Hey, Nick. ZNC is that? Of course it's ZNC.
It's locked.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that right now. Am I? What's the front door? I need to go 2 meters that. Oh. Entirely wrong direction for everything. And I moved it. Nope. Just got it. There. There you go. There he is.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
That's not bad.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Goodbye, Milton.
Hey.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
You haven't so far. Clearly not. Hello? I like the sound of that. What just happened? I picked up the sword and it looked cool. What just happened? What they do? Oh. Okay. I need to change clothing. Oh, so this is to shop clothing. Let's go back to the other outfit. I like the other outfit. The sword was a nice find, though. Okay. Get the sword. I don't know, the shard. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I can do more damage, or I can just get blood back. Which sounds better? Blood. Give me blood. Sodium hypochlorite solutions.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Fucking eyes, it's easy, Jonathan. You need to get some goddamn contact lenses. Awesome. That sounds cool.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Guess that didn't sound suspicious at all until it's done. Go there for last night? I did. Just blooded. No, right. Not be here.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Sword. Ah, perfect. bullets. Okay, interesting. Fire off automatically, got it, good to know. Thank you. Game or something like that.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh, hey buddy. The fact that the standard handgun deal is done now seems amazing.
It's locked, all right. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Fuck. Shut that first off. The fuck? The fuck? Oh, great.
These scabs feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
So much good shit to craft right now. So it's fucking. I think I got it. Yeah. Have sort of a reflection. Yeah, you have a sort of reflection. Okay. Buddy? You okay?
It's locked, all right.
Directly absorb blood? That sounds fucking cool.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Oh. It's got a big old sign on it.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
No. Be a good doctor, Jonathan. Be a good doctor.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
So use old bronchitis. Yeah. Patient serums, which had stuff like most had. Serum is just immediately. Anything else we sold off cash. Oh, so if I just had available, I can actually be sneaky. Got it. Jimmy, ow. That hurt. Ow. I can use the chance to get hard, but you know, have fun.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Down, my boy.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me,
Shut the fuck up. People.
But the suffering continues.
Tom would have no trouble playing this game and eating everyone.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
I'm gonna loot your office for all I can find. Look. And I am back.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Jose.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Well then.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze. The blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions, and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
I think